Now his daughter's been gone what, 9 days now? Ever since July 27th.
10 days.
10 days. Why hasn't there already been news out there? Any other kid, the news is always ready. Because I rescued many kids from WYMT when they would go missing and stuff. I would see them on the news channel and everything, and I would go and try to do my best to try to find them. Usually successful. And there was always news interviews. Why hasn't? Is it because of the police telling you not to do it, or what?
Honestly, I can't even get a cop to come to my house and investigate me where she was last seen. That's usually the first place to go. But no, I ain't got a phone call let alone an interview to nobody.
How old is she?
17. And as soon as I do say something that she's missing or I need an interview or something like that, nothing, not a word to nobody. Except I'm a bad person. And then not only that, my daughter, every day that we sit here and wait, she's another day gone. But now he can call the law, and by George's, he can have a whole SWAT team bring to my house. Bullshit, I wasn't around to do.
I just wondered how a pedophile is a coach of the basketball team and coaching different school systems in the school system in Corbin, London. I don't understand that. And I don't understand it's because he's coaching the kids that are law enforcement's kids and stuff, probably. And he's got some connections.
Not only is he a pedophile, man, I'm telling you, this dude here he's running a drug smuggling operation deal. He's got houses with cameras all around. No one lives in them. And one of his cousins was supposed to be living in there. That's where I went to search to find my daughter. And they said, this is my house. It's my son's grandma. This, that, that. And guess what? No one lives there. And now, since we told people that, they're going to have so much fan over it, they pretend like they live there. I mean, it's just like, he said crap. And then next thing you know, everything I say, I guess I screwed myself up by saying it, but I want everybody to know it. And then when everybody does know it,
buddy, come in here and get in the bathroom, man. Get in the bathroom right there and shut that door right now.
Camera down and everything else.
People, do you not see how serious this shit is? I have to have my son to go to the bathroom and shut the lock door, man.
Well, I'm trying to get attention. I don't want attention. I don't want likes, shares. I don't want money. I don't want my daughter's out. That's it.
And you got two missing kids over there in London area now, and I believe they both went to the same school. What are they doing? Letting other kids pull these in lures to get these kids away from everybody so they can be missing? Because that's usually what happens. That's usually what they do.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what we can do. I mean, it sounds like this is like a legit case of someone being.
This is a big story. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And it's a drug smuggling operation that's going on. It's a child trafficking operation going on. The house behind it in the yard, in their backyard or whatever, their property. I mean, it's like a fortress, man. I mean, it's like a daggone, it's got, I'm telling you, man, it's like a compound more or less without gun towers.
Is this a good number to call you back with?
606-401.
Boys,
we're gonna stop right there for a second.
You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul. Can you dig any deeper now? I gave you all I own, put you on this golden throne.
They have been here. Good question. My son, his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend or whatever she is to him, ran away last weekend, some Friday or Saturday. Anyway, since that night, or the next day, I suppose, when her parents showed up here, and she's not here. We took the keys to Hunter's car. Hunter has been here, except for when he goes to work with me. And the police know this. We have cameras that show this. They're not together. Lima Bean, you need to look somewhere else. What you did tonight went too far. You see, what they did was they came up here on my property and they shot holes in my son's car. Flattened my other son's tire. Yeah, towards my house. The father of that family is a multi-time convicted felon who's not even allowed to have guns. This will end. Now we're going to have a Laurel County Sheriff's deputy posted at the driveway down here. Lima Bean. Does that make you happy? It tickles me pink. When you came up here and I allowed your husband to go through our house, crawl through our crawl spaces, look anywhere he wanted to look, everywhere he wanted to look, it wasn't good enough for you. Then you lied and said you saw them drive up the driveway again. No, you didn't. You lied. That was the first time you lied to the police. You know how they know you lied? Because I've got a camera out there. And Hunter did not leave this house, as you said he did. And he could not have been at Walmart and been spotted with nobody because he was here. Now, I'm going to have to, Josh. I'm going to have to. I'm going to show you all these pictures of my son's car. Talk about deep disturbing. My son is younger than this girl that's run away from home. She ran away from home because she was unsafe. From what I understand, she's been planning on moving out when she's 18 for the last 2 or 3 years. Now, she'll be 18 in like 2 months. Let me pull these pictures up. This is crazy. But no, we weren't being questioned. We called the police here. Just like we called them yesterday when the Tesla came up here with Brittany driving. Yeah, they're looking for Brittany. You might want to have her go down to the sheriff's office. They're looking for Brittany. Lima Bean. You hooked up with a real good one there, or shell. But you're desperate. You'll listen to anything anybody has to say that you think is going to be positive. Why don't you have him go find her? He's real good at it. Just ask anybody. They'll tell you. He's real good at finding missing kids. Thank you, Ernie. 1 second. Yeah, I didn't even know that anything was hit out there. I heard the gunshots, called 911. Cops came and started looking around. And he said, "Oh, I see where it's been. Your car's been hit." Oh, okay. Now, this is a 17-year-old car, you all. Mind you, younger than the girl who's run away. So she'll be 18 before he will. They want us to press charges on her. Here we go. I didn't cut the license plate out of that. It probably don't matter, but this is the back windshield of my son's car, sitting right out here in my driveway. And you can say it's fake and fuck and fooky fuck all you want to. And I can go out there tomorrow during the daytime and videotape it for you. Yeah, Lima Bean is the little girl's mom, from what I've been told. Right, Lima Bean? So you don't take long for stuff to come out. But there's my son's car. Yeah. Oh, that's a little bullet hole. There's a little bullet hole. There's one in the headrest inside the car. And then there is this one. Well, that's not today in the cray. Different folder. Here we go. There's that one. That is a shotgun slug. Yeah, it's infuriating, Erica. This is my 17-year-old, y'all. Now, I paid cash for his car when I got my settlement. So he doesn't have full coverage insurance. So, everything he's been earning, well, it's going to go buy him a black windshield now. Because you don't have full coverage insurance. Now, that takes a real brave man right there. Yes, they did. They found shotgun shells. They haven't found the oh, thank you, Nicolina. We have to love you for that. Thank you so much for Hunter's car. I appreciate that. But that's not what I'm asking for, though. I'm just, prayers, because this is ridiculous. This is definitely going to get somebody hurt. Hunter doesn't know where that little girl is. If he did, he would have told. He would have at least told me. One of his friends. Somebody. Like I said, Hunter has been here. Hunter's been here. So now, what you've done is instead of the cops going and looking for your child, now they're investigating you. They're investigating you. Thank you, Nana Kim, for 100 new windshield. It's the back glass, but thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. So, you know, we're not gonna let Molly's boyfriend come back up here. Not until that little girl's found. When that little girl's found, you motherfuckers owe an apology. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And you owe me some money for some windshields, whatever other damage is out there. My son's tire is flat. It wasn't flat today. I'm talking about my other son, James. This truck out there sitting on flat. My Rottweiler's located right there on the other side of Hunter's car. Luckily, they're not hurt. It's ridiculous. And then you got Ernie over there trying to play Billy Badass. Ernie, you're a fucking fake. You're a fraud piece of shit motherfucker. You know that? You know that? You're a fucking fraud piece of fucking shit, dude. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Mr. Sky. $100 for a new windshield. Hope it helps. It sure will. Thank you all so much. Y'all don't have to do that. I appreciate it. And I got a couple more pinned comments I missed. Oh, Nicolina, 499, love Sand Fam. Thank you so much. We love you too, Nicolina. Please love us. Member for 17 months. Love my Sand and Mean Girl fam. Ernie for prison 2024. Yeah. You guys, you want me to be a bad guy so bad. You want me to be a bad guy so bad. But I'm not. I'm not. Ernie, when you say I am that man, what man are you? I am that man who coached the national championship basketball team. I am that man who's traveled up and down the East Coast, all over the Midwest, getting players opportunities to play in front of college coaches. I am that man. I am that man who's raised money for numerous organizations, including to get a new liver transplant, not to buy liver, but to help with expenses for a little girl whose brothers play basketball for me. I am that man. Who are you, Ernie? What did you do again? Oh, yeah, that's right. You helped your brother kill Ronnie King, didn't you? That's who you are. A murderer. A rapist. Right, Ernie? Right? Remember when you said you tied that woman up and walked out of the room? Let your buddies have their way with her? You're that man, Ernie. Thank you so much. No Patience for Stupid, MGA, for the $20 super chat prayers for the entire Collins family for Hunter. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, Grubby Goat, how are you? Teresa, Tiny T. Listen, prayers are great. I appreciate all the prayers. And, you know, like there's only one way in, up this driveway. There wasn't a car that come up this time. So these people have walked through 10 acres of woods to come around the back end of my house like a bunch of cowards in the night to fire a gun at somebody. And this man sat in a car with me trying to tell me how much damage he's done in his life to people and all these people he knows. Yeah, John Root, I'm not even sure if he's still the sheriff. Is he still the sheriff in Laurel County? He was the sheriff here. He probably still is. But he's Ernie tries to pretend like, you know, he knows John Root. Ernie went in, took a picture with the press liaison and posted it on his Facebook and said he'd been working with John Root about, I don't know, 5 years ago. And it wasn't even John Root, it was a press liaison. Well, Ernie don't know nobody. Thank you, Graham, for the $49.99 super chat for Hunter. Thank you so much. I don't even know how much it costs to get that fixed, but it shouldn't be that much. I appreciate that. You know, the hole in his trunk. And we're probably going to end up, once we get it fixed, trading it or selling it because he don't need to be in it. It's dangerous, man. These people are dangerous. Skunk Ape, I think I missed one from you, buddy. Crimes have consequences. This one from you. Hey, Kemper. $4.99 for the new car, or for the cars. And Nana Kim, 100 new windshield, $9.99. Skunk Ape, $5 for 100 windshield. James, new car. Thank you all so much. L. Kennedy, so sorry this is happening. To help towards the car repair, and y'all stay safe. Thank you, L. Kennedy. Now, whoever this is, probably didn't talk to Ernie, right? Because they stayed out of camera view. So what we're gonna do in the morning, go get some deer trail cams, they said.
Yep.
I'm gonna post behind that trailer out there and up and down the driveway and you know.
As you should.
Yeah. And then they'll be able to tell who to go get the warrant for.
Yep. Yeah, I just gotta say, Ernie's a little bitch. He really thinks all this commotion is gonna help his situation, when in fact it's gonna hurt him more. So good luck, Ernie.
Here's the thing, Ernie. What's okay? For one, like I said, I know for a fact every single place Hunter's been for the last week, everywhere. We can trace his location. we can, if he's not here, like he went to Taco Bell when the shooting was going down. He was with his brother James in my Durango. When they came back, well, we called and told them the cops were here. Then they could come back. But when they came back, I've got his phone now. He's in there with them. He's not, he's not leaving here. Not until the little girl's found. And what are they going to do?
Right.
I mean, like I said, she's gonna be 18 months before he will.
Yeah. But
So, I mean,
again, Ernie inserts himself into a situation involving the safety of kids.
of course,
And he's trying to use it to deflect and try and save his ass from being burned so much with facts. So, Ernie, and if you think that I have that girl, send the cops up here. Send him up here. I'm not in Cobb County. I'll give you that.
did he send him? Did he say you had her?
Yep. He said, a bunch of people told me he said that dumb shit. So, Ernie, again, you're such the man. You know all law enforcement. Send the law my way. Please. Please do that. Because as I've said, and we maintain it, you cannot make a bullshit lie become the truth. Can't do it. So go ahead and file some false reports and everything else and add to the bullshit you got coming anyway. That's just how that works. If you're such the fucking man and you guys have all this fucking proof, then give it to the cops and send them here. Send them to Jimbo's. Whatever the fuck you got to do. But I don't think you're going to be able to. Because you're a fucking retard. An inbred retard.
I got a Don and Austin. Thank you for the $50 cash app.
Truth hurts. Yeah, she was talking shit earlier. Sorry.
I'm sorry. Angela, thank you for the $25 Venmo. That's all I see right now. But go ahead, Kemper. Go ahead.
But truth hurts. Tina was live today, and she got her bitch ass triggered because I went in there with some truth. The truth does hurt. But yeah, she was triggered and saying it then on her live stream. So again, as usual, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They have no clue. They make a lot of claims with no factual basis to it.
Me too, Rip. Me too. But anyway, I know where my son is. I know where my kids are. So, I tried to help him, and now I'm not going to help him.
Yeah, fuck it.
Now I'm not going to help him. I'm done.
They want to go full blown meth head mental case is what they want to do.
Yeah. So
and
I'm done.
A lot better company than Ernie,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thelma said, Ernie, why don't you come up here and help the Laurel County Sheriff's Department look for her? We help mom and dad look for her. Why don't you help look for her with the Sheriff's Department?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I have allowed the police to talk to my 17-year-old son by himself. They've done it twice. And they've talked to him a few times with me present, here and there. And but yeah, they've interviewed him by himself. If Hunter knew where she was at, they would know. They would know. Because I can tell you right now, they are smarter than he is. I'm not knocking on my son, but he's a 17-year-old boy, right?
Yep.
Right. They would know. Nope, cookie dough and ice cream, you're not invisible. Oh, you are visible, yeah. No, listen, I'm shook up a little bit, man. Like, somebody starts shooting at you, and yesterday they did, or was it yesterday or the day before, they did the same thing.
Yeah, 2 days ago.
The Tesla came up here, and somebody sent me a message, I think it was Chasing, asked me what day. I said, cops were up here before. I don't remember. I know, but they've been up here several times now. And I've got footage of them interviewing Hunter out in the front yard. I'm not going to play that footage. For one, there's a washer out in the front yard, and it looks tacky, but until we can get it hauled off. But yeah, I mean, and all this does is, allow Ernie some deflection time. Ernie, there ain't no deflection time. You are still a drug addict, thief, real life pedo, harasser. You're the criminal. We've watched that play out on YouTube over the last 3 years. We've watched it. We've watched it go down. It's still going down. And we're not going to let up on you.
Mm-mm. No, you're just going to get more curb stomps, bitch.
Yeah.
And you think it's a joke. You think it's a fucking joke. But when you're triggered and crying and fucking running down the highway about your brother going to shoot you and every fucking thing else, it's going to get worse from there. I fucking promise, bitch. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you, but Arnie's got some coming, and it's not going to be good for him.
What exactly are you looking for, Chasing? I'll tell you. I'll find it. So I can look at messages and stuff. And let me look here. Get out my. What date did you talk about the police searching your house? Oh, I talked about it several times, but they searched the house yesterday, and we weren't even here. Hunter was here. Hunter didn't go to work with me yesterday. Thelma did. So Hunter slept in. And they searched the house yesterday. With Hunter here by himself. Well, not by himself, his brothers and sisters here, but
Yeah, what these assholes aren't thinking about is the fact that I know the hunter is really upset about this whole situation. Like, this was his girlfriend, and she just disappeared.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and now him and his father are being accused of shit. Yeah, y'all are real fucking people, man. Real fucking upstanding people. But you don't bring kids into it. Okay. Whatever.
Sleuth Hound. You'll have to ask the mother that. I'm not giving out personal information about that little girl. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you that. Sorry.
Truth hurts, yeah. Jimbo's got good children. He raises his correctly. He's actually involved in their life, unlike the old deserting douchebag dildo named Ernie fucking Shell. But he's going to save everybody else's kids. And you see what he does, this whole Summer Wells thing, Sebastian Rogers. Now you've got this, which he knows good and well he ain't got shit on shit. But he's going to make up some shit. That's all he's got, like a little pussy-ass motherfucker. And yeah, like I said, Ernie, yours is on its way. Good luck to you and yours. It's going to be a long fucking life, what you got left of it.
You stole the flame right from my darkest dreams, so why don't we just take a stand? So many days I've been away, just hoping you would find me. We're not okay, just feel the rage that's burning up inside me.
So I did call Kentucky State Police post 11. That's why the police are out there, because Frank is clearly tweaking. He showed a machete. He had his children barricaded in a bathroom. You want to be upset with me? Be upset with me. I don't give a fuck.
Actually, two, but the first one will be Ernie. What's going on, Ernie? Ernie, you there? Oh, Frank's there. Okay, Frank's there. What's up, Frank? How are you?
Been all right, buddy. Best way I can.
Yeah, Ernie filled me in like maybe 2 or 3 minutes ago, 4 minutes ago. So I said, all right, just give me 5 minutes. We could go on earlier. Yeah, I know, Daisy. What's going on?
You talking to me?
Yeah, Frank, I'm over here. What's going on?
I seen that live thing, well, I didn't see it. I wasn't on the live, but Jimbo Collins' little deal. Look, everybody said and made it fit his narrative, you know. And even though there is a kid out there missing, they're all making fun of it, man. Like,
I know. That's the way they deal. What else? What else? Ernie was telling me some stuff that you were getting threatened. Your mic is off.
Oh, getting what?
You were getting threatened? That's what Ernie said.
Getting threatened?
Yeah.
Well, I fear for my life. Yeah, I mean, like,
Okay.
not yesterday, not last night, but the night before last. I had laser light pointed at my head. I mean, and from my looking out my door, people dressed in all black. I mean, I fear for my life. Not my life. I don't fear for. I fear for my kids and my wife's life, man.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
Like, I honestly believe that before I either get this out there to people that can hear or help, I'm already broke. I ain't got no money. My bills are shutting off. My phone's only gonna last 2 more days. I don't know how to go.
Well, do you
nothing, man? I don't understand nothing about computers.
Here's Ernie's in the chat room now. What's up, Ernie? How you doing, bro?
Doing good. I'm doing better.
And I'm not asking for money, so don't think it's our likes, our views, our per caller ID keeps calling me back and back. I know who it is. But every time I turn around, man, I fear for my kids' life. Like literally, if something don't get done, I'm not going to be around. Either they're going to say I committed suicide. They're going to say that something. I mean, I'm either going to be put in jail for the rest of my life. Quit calling me, man. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm either going to be put in jail or I'm going to be dead. Like they won't quit calling me, dude.
Listen.
Somebody also said on that one yesterday, if they knew that their daughter was in that house, they would have went in there and grabbed her. No one would stop her. No,
Oh.
every time I send people up there to get my daughter, I went and searched the house first, and they allowed me to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I went there to do it, there was one room I couldn't go in, which I done told y'all that. But when I went there to do it, uh, after that, Law did it. No, I know my daughter ain't gonna be back at that house. The surveilling part at the bottom of the driveway, straight across the street, was not their property. And when I surveyed that, which was with night vision, so let's get this straight. But it was not on their property. So let's get that straight. Then, as I was doing that, they said that I was on their property. I was threatening them. This I have not done none of that. All I've done was told the truth. And I challenge Jimbo Collins. Now, everybody listen. I challenge Jimbo Collins and his entire family to a lie detector's test. Right now, today, no practicing, no nothing. Let's let's get her done. Lie detector's test now. I challenge Jimbo Collins' family and son. My son, my daughter's, his daughter, etc. Me, him, my wife, his wife, all of it.
I can't go on their property. I have it and I can't. I won't. But I'm going to have to start doing illegal shit just to get them to come and listen to me, man, because nobody will. Every time somebody gets ready to, guess what? That's that problem. I guarantee you it's the sheriff's department in Laurel County that is telling them and telling them not to. They got a little hand on this too now. Man, that department is dirty as dirt can get, man. You can't get no dirtier than what they are. On a missing child, any child in this life, their life is important. For you to pick one greater than over another one, that's sick, man. You shouldn't pick no child over another. But they are. They're not letting my story out. They keep giving it to an investigator that is off for the next 2 or 3 days. Then when he comes back on, guess what? They have it assigned to another investigator, which has time off for 2 or 3 days. And then they turn around and give it to an investigator. Detective Disney, I think was his name. Okay, well, he's supposed to come back in 2 hours to let me know something about my daughter. The next day came along. No call, no nothing. Well, guess what? After that was done, I called. And it took me a long time, like almost another day to get a hold of him. And I finally got a hold of Detective Disney. He says he didn't get a case. And I had to get a hold of him at his house while he took sick leave or his family time. Because I gave it to him, and he took family time. Well, I asked him about it. He said, I don't have a missing persons case. He said, I've never seen a file on a missing persons case. I don't know what you're talking about. He said, I'm not a missing persons investigator. I am a drug task force investigator. I investigate drugs. Nothing to do with missing children. I've never heard you. And then, I don't know who's got my case now. They won't tell me. It's dirty. They're crooked. This is a big story. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And it's a drug smuggling operation that's going on. It's a child trafficking operation going on. The house, I'm behind it in the yard, in their backyard or whatever.
Yes.
It's pretty bad when you gotta tippy toe through your damn house because you know somebody's underneath there. That's pretty bad. That's crazy, man. Never would. I mean, I just bought this house.
I want to say one thing to you. The way Ernie is yelling and screaming right now, he's fighting because he cares about your daughter. That's why he's yelling and screaming. So
by the way, let me show you what I meant. That is my weapon. See it? Big machete. Somebody comes in, guess what? They're gonna be liking a P-bird. So let them bring it.
Hey, you gotta protect yourself.
Kentucky State Police post 11. That's why the police are out there, because Frank is clearly tweaking. He showed a machete. He had his children barricaded in a bathroom. You want to be upset with me? Be upset with me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I made the calls. I had to send in the live stream to KSP Post 11 Telecom. I made the calls. Oh, I saw the machete too. To be very clear, I called KSP multiple times tonight. I know others did as well. I'm not okay. I watched this guy grift on Ernie's panel for money. I also heard him barricade his children in the bathroom. I also watched him pull out a machete. I also watched this motherfucker looking at shadow people. I also listened to Ernie and Charlie exploit this to attack Jimbo, Thelma, and their family. I will be calling CPS. I will be calling CPS right now. When I am done with this live stream, I am calling CPS. There is a reason for that. This man and his wife, not just on YouTube, but also on Facebook, continuously refer to Casey in the past tense. I am worried about that. I am worried about the fact that I have heard that they provide drugs and alcohol to minors. The father exposes his fucking penis to minors. I don't give a fuck about you people on YouTube. This little girl is fucking missing. This man was begging for money for 2 hours. 2 hours. He made it about money. 2 hours. Oh, are you going to cry? Those of you motherfuckers that are going to be like, oh, Nicolina did XYZ. Listen, I do XYZ. I don't need your permission. There are little kids that are being barricaded in a bathroom by a father that is looking at shadow people. Thank you, Lion Mama Lena. A lot of people wanted to make this just content, like Blame Katie. She had to go up there and try to make this content for her actual bullshit factual stream instead of looking out for the children that are still in the house being barricaded in a bathroom with a machete-wielding father that's looking at shadow people. Thank you, Izzy. Don't go real life, guys. You guys don't go real life. This is just the internet. Don't go real life. Oh, I'm going real life. KSP has everything. I'm going real life. I went real life. I called KSP multiple times this evening. Why? Because the kids, the minor children in that house, they don't get a say. The father talks about suicide by cops, looking at shadow people, fucking machetes. Didn't Trashly Ashley say, if you see something, say something? Well, I saw something and I said something. Because I ain't bitch made over in this house. When it comes to little kids with parents with fucking poly substance abuse issues, and they're going out to my friend's house and using pew-pews to shoot up their fucking house, I'm saying something. Do you feel me? Do you dig? I am fucking livid. I am livid. I am livid. Don't you talk about babies and giving a fuck about them if you ain't willing to fucking step up and fucking make a goddamn call. And I'll take all of the shit. I'll take the shit from every goddamn community. You want to know why? Because those babies that are being rescued, they will be way better than you. Katie, Bird, AC, Jamie, Brett, all of y'all. Yeah, and Charlie kept egging it on. I love you, Paisley. I need to make sure that Jimbo, Thelma, James, Sarah, Hunter, and Molly are protected. This man admitted to armor crawling through the woods with night vision goggles and firearms. I would do the same for all y'all. Even if I hated you, I'd do the same thing. I will take a clip here. This is about Frank and Leslie Brummett. I will be calling Kentucky Child Protective Services when I end this live stream. I will be making that call along with a multitude of Mean Girls and Stan Fam ladies. We will be calling CPS. Because this isn't about clicks and views. This is about protecting children from a polysubstance abuser, Frank Brummett, and his wife, Leslie Brummett. The same parents that refer to their child in past tense. I will absolutely be making a very colorful call to CPS, as will a multitude of the women and men in my community. Don't tell me you're for kids when you look the other way after watching this fucking shit show that Ernie and Charlie put together for the last few days. Yeah, we are protecting children at all costs. A huge red flag to CPS is when parents pull kids out of public schools. Yep. And guess who was pulled out of public schools? Casey Brummett. We've got the screenshots from the family. They pulled her out of public school, isolated her,